Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story broke early this morning, or I seen it early this morning. I think it was last night. But make no mistake, domestic violence is something that's plagued the world since the beginning of time almost. It was really bad in the 20s, ranging all the way up to now. This story I'm going to tell you is despicable. It's about a despicable man. What you're looking at over here, because I don't have a picture of this guy yet. He's been arrested, but he hasn't. No photo has been released. Is a man on a roof, which you see, right? Up there looking stupid as hell, like Jeepers Creepers or something. This man right here, guys, shot a woman, beat up her 3 children, all of them suffering blunt force trauma to the face, all of them under the age of 10 years old. Now, I'm going to tell you something. They need to change all domestic violence acts to the death penalty. That's just my opinion. Obviously, the laws they got out here right now are not working. I'm going to play you this video. You tell me if you agree after seeing what this animal did to this woman and her 3 children. Now, I don't know if they're his or not. I don't even care. Because he acted like they weren't. Check it out.
This afternoon, Houston police investigating a fatal shooting that left a mother dead and her 3 children severely beaten. Police saying this was a case of domestic violence. Victor Jacobo was at the scene all morning and shares what we know now.
Family members and neighbors of the victim are left in shock this morning after a man allegedly shot and killed a mother and is believed to have severely beaten 3 children. Those children's efforts to get help was caught on camera. A warning, that video may be difficult to watch for some viewers. We have chosen to not play the audio. 2 children are seen running up to a neighbor's door, pleading for help. KHOU spoke with that neighbor who did not want to appear on camera, and they described the children's cries for help.
And the little girl, she kept screaming. She said, yes, my little brother, he's still in the house. He's still in the house. She said, he shot my mother. He shot my mother.
It was then that Houston police got the 911 call to respond to the scene near Enyard Street and Millard Street on the southeast side. They found 2 of the children in the street, and they also found the man suspected of beating the children up on a roof of a house. In the security camera video from the neighbor, the man can be seen atop a roof. The man was arrested and taken into custody. Police then went to the home where the incident is believed to have begun, found the 3rd child, also with injuries.
Officers then cleared the rest of the house, and unfortunately, in one of the back bedrooms of the house, they found a deceased female who had suffered from at least 1 gunshot wound in her upper body.
The exact relationship of the man and woman was not confirmed by police, but a neighbor said the man, woman, and children all lived in the same home for several years. That neighbor added that quick actions by the daughter helped prevent the tragedy from becoming worse.
I'm glad we was up tonight to be able to help them, because when nobody else, none of the neighbors was up. Nobody heard nothing. Nobody heard nothing. It's the daughter. If it wasn't for her, they probably wouldn't be alive today.
All 3 children were under the age of 10 and were transported to a hospital for their injuries to be evaluated, but they are expected to survive. In Houston, Victor Jacobo, KHOU 11 News.
Airbnb paid me $3,000 today.
All right, guys, those are the details so far. This piece of shit. And he is a piece of shit. This guy right here need to look at the bushes immediately. No trial, no nothing. And I'm going to tell you why. He beat children. Children. I'm going to tell you something. That little girl, I don't know how old she was, because said he was under 10, so I guess she's 9 years old. I give her respect, y'all. She showed bravery in a time of despair. For her to get her other sibling out of the house, she couldn't get her brother. And they were beat up. This guy punched them all in their face. They all are hospitalized right now as I make this video. Hopefully physically they'll be okay, but the mental anguish and PTSD that they suffered will never go away. Like I said before, you can't unsee what you've seen already. They got a long road of recovery. She ran across the street. subsequently saved the lives of her brothers and sisters if their sexes wasn't specified. But that one act of survival to run and beg for help was huge. These children lost a mother. Probably witnessed, well, they did witness it because they said what happened. Now, this man punched these children in their face or hit them with an object, assaulted them in the street. I guess when they was trying to get away. Nobody heard anything. But that little girl stayed focused, and she used all the strength she could muster after getting hit in the face by a man to go and get help. I respect that. Respect it. I also respect the neighbor. They didn't have to interact. A lot of people see trouble and close the blinds. Don't care who it is. By her helping them, she put her life at risk. Well, whoever in the house put their life at risk. You don't know what a maniac could do when he's turned up. He could have came over there and turned the gun on them or bust in the door. You don't know. But they saw somebody needed help and they answered the call. That's the key. They answered the call. There's a lot of people out here that talk about doing something, but when it's time to do something, they shut the hell up and look stupid and come with an excuse for why they couldn't get there in time or they would have did this if they did. Listen, this dude's a coward. He is. You shoot this woman in front of her kids, beat her and the kids up, and I think the kids was probably trying to break it up and help. That's why they got hit. Then after it's all over, said and done, instead of you standing on what you did and wait there for the police to come, you go and hide on the roof like a bitch. And I'm going to tell you something. It's a lot of people out here that do these domestic crimes, whether it's men or women, beat the hell out of somebody, then run away. Like you ain't going to get caught. Children was there. They saw you. Guys, it's the holidays. Less than 2 weeks before Christmas. And their mother's dead. Soon as I seen this story, what hurt my heart was this. What if she had all her Christmas shopping done already? And Christmas Day, they find these presents in the house because you know they're going to do a sweep. They're going to pull the toys out. Still wrap the toys because they want the kids to still celebrate the holidays amid these abysmal circumstances. This is from your mom. How do you think they'll take that? What kind of emotion do you think that will be witnessed as they ungift wrap the last gift they'll ever get from their mother? They need to take all domestic violence cases and give them a minimum of 30-year sentence or a death penalty when they're as extreme as this. Because not only did you take that woman's life, you took a small part, where you took 50% of the lives of the children that she delivered. All of them 9 years old. The little boy that was left in the house that was beat on in his face was 3 years old. 3 years old. How can you explain that as a sane man? I was drunk. I was angry. I don't give a shit. There's no excuse for that. As a man, you're a leader. Now, I don't know if these kids were his or not. But for him to fly off the handle and do what he did and make them victims as well, unforgivable. Unforgivable. They need to bring back some of these medieval punishments and start initiating them. Seriously. Because jail ain't working no more. It's just another world they can go to and have to learn to survive on their own. They'll still get the laugh, experience joy, experience all their emotions. See, because I'm going to tell you something about people like, oh, well, he need to go to jail for the rest of his life. Honestly, he don't. Because he still has a life, whereas this mother doesn't. And whatever life that these children had, they're trying to piece it back together after witnessing an atrocity such as they did. When you mess with the minds of children, that should be a capital offense. It should. Any type of abuse, whether it's on a woman, a man, a child, or an animal. Seriously, it should carry some type of stiff penalty to make people think twice about raising a hand at a fucking kid. As men, we are the strongest of the sexes. God beat on his woman, knowing she had no wind for him. At a young age, we start to wrestle each other, slap box in the street, tone our skills for battle. Even though we're not in that type of life no more, you know, them type of times, we still do that because it's instinctively in us. All men, as human beings, all of us have barbaric and savage tendencies in us. But it's the civilization of who we are and the advancements of us as people, both mentally and physically, that stop us from resorting to that instinctive side of us. Some of us embrace that side and like to bring it out, but against the wrong fucking people. Instead of using it to defend those we love, we turn it on those who we supposed to protect. Fuck this guy. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. Man, tonight at 7 o'clock, that live stream can't get here soon enough. I'll see you guys then. Take care.